What's going on, guys? Alex today, and today, welcome to another episode of Reacting with Daniel. So today, we're going to be looking at another YouTuber named sWooZie. So today, we're going to be looking at a story they told about him skipping in high school. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun one. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
In high school, I never understood going to school to skip class on campus. That made no sense to me. If you didn't want to go to school, stay home.
Yeah, that actually kind of makes a lot of sense, you know, like, if you're going to school, why are you skipping class if you're going to school? Can't you just stay home? Like, it makes no sense. It's like, time to go to school, I'm just gonna go and skip class. It's like, it doesn't sound anything, like, makes sense.
Be in driver's ed class outside on the bleachers, look over and see kids skipping every single day, like literally skipping. La 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 la. And at my school, skipping was like a really big problem. So if you ever got caught, it's Saturday school or detention. Not worth it.
Yeah, that does make sense, you know. What's the point of skipping if you're gonna get caught? It's gonna you're gonna get a punishment, you know. Like, there's no point. It's ridiculous.
I go to school and forget that I have a massive test that I didn't study for, so bump it, I'm just gonna skip. And lately I've been getting a lot of subscribers from England, Australia, and Canada. I don't know how schooling works over there. At my school, we had 3 lunches and 1 long class that you just stay in for that whole time until it's your lunch. And I had the last lunch, so all I need to do is skip class for the first 2 lunches, and then we Gucci.
Yeah, I do have 3 lunches, and I do actually have the last lunch. In fact, this semester and last semester I had the last lunch. But also, it's like, what's the point of even skipping? Like, what's the point of even skipping when you're for like a test? Like, yeah, so there's times where I just don't study for a test because either I forgot or, you know, I'm lazy, you know? It's relatable. But the thing is, what's the point of even skipping for a test when eventually you're gonna be told to do it? Like, it's like every time I was away from, like, for a test, even though I was only away for once, like, not this semester, but last semester, but back in my elementary school, like, if you missed a test, you're gonna do it the next day, like, eventually. Maybe you'll just stay inside for recess just to do it. Like, there's no point of skipping when you're gonna do it eventually.
So I'm standing in the hall thinking about this, and then the late bell rings, so I'm just like, okay, well, it's now or never. And over by art and photography, there's these bathrooms that are single-stalled that I always smell wacky tobacco coming out of. So I walk over there, and there's an open stall. I go in, I hide, and then I wait for the first bell to ring. So kids start going into the lunchroom, and I'm thinking to myself, I could hide in here for an hour. Or I could be a fatty and eat at all 3 lunches. And if you've seen any of my Instagram stories or my Snapchat stories, you already can know which one of these I picked. I had my main squad, Willie and Bandit, in high school, but I'd also squad hops. I was cool with the Jamaicans, the goth kids, the nerds, the popular kids. Okay, I wasn't really friends with the popular kids, but you get the idea.
Okay, well, let's be honest, there's not really any particular, like, popular kids in my school. But it's fine, like, yeah. No, it's fine, like, yeah. Okay, you can just do whatever you want, you know? You can make your decision, you know? You want to eat all 3 lunches? Even though I don't know how you managed to do that. I don't know how you managed to do that unless you just bought lunch, which would make sense. But, yeah, do what you want. But, you know, I do have, like, separate groups I would go to. But despite the fact, yeah, first semester I was part of, like, this big group from most of the kids from a different school, and here's me being alone, like, so despite the fact now, second semester, me and like 3 other guys just separated from the group, but now I actually have at least I have other friends in my lunch, but yeah, I'm also not really friends with the popular kids, even though we don't even have popular kids, like official, you know, kids that always want, you know, to always get attention. But relatable.
I never been to this first lunch. It had a completely different vibe. But please believe, I was chilling with my Asians over there like bell rings, everybody starts leaving the lunchroom. I start heading back to my bathrooms, and there's an administrator blocking it. So my new mission objective is to find a new bathroom, and then I'll just come out for a second lunch. Boom, we good.
Wait, hang on. Aren't your teachers gonna be like marking you absent or anything? Like, it's like oh you missed period 3 because you were skipping. It's like most like I mean there was a teacher last semester that I just knew they were skipping, but it's like honestly it makes no sense. It's like what's the point of skipping? What's the point of skipping when they're gonna probably mark you absent, and of course, visiting at my school, you are at a disadvantage. Let's be honest, you're at a disadvantage because at my school there's like at least probably 100 cameras, and they're all HD, so at least they can know who's who. So at least they don't have to be like, is that no? Like it's just HD. You can just know who it is. So pretty much you're at a disadvantage if you went to my school. But there, I'm not sure. But the thing is, the teachers are probably gonna get a little. You're gonna be probably caught on. You're probably gonna get caught sooner or later.
And now the administrators are watching all the kids going into the classrooms. I don't got no class over on this side of the building, so I walk outside and I'm acting like I'm going to another building, and then I hear, "Hey!" Did you hear anything? I didn't hear anything. I'm just gonna walk this way now. Then I hear her say, "Hey, you stop!" And then I ran. If you ever run from administrators, that's 3 days suspension. I sprint for like 30 seconds and I thought I lost her. Look over my shoulder and she was right there like, I'm 16 and a half years old and you're like 70. How you keeping up with me? I ain't going back to jail. I did my nickel. I ain't going back.
Huh? Hold on, I'm confused. So you did your nickel. Yeah, you only skipped the first lunch and somehow you're caught. You got caught. And like you're running, and also I'm surprised though, I guess a so-called 70-year-old, even though it's metaphorically, I don't know. Apparently a administrator can run fast in his school, like my god. But also you did your nickel. Yeah, you just skipped the first lunch and then somehow you're caught, and then you got caught because you made yourself look so suspicious. You made yourself look suspicious, and you're like, oh, okay. And then you hear someone say hey, and you're like, okay, I'm just keep going. And then you hear someone say hey, you stop. You freaking, and then you run, and you did your nickel. Yeah, you skipped only one lunch. You still got another lunch to go, even though there's no point. And you already got caught.
I'm guessing a lot of kids ran from her because I felt like John Connor being chased by the T-1000. So I'm zigzagging, running around corners. I find a bathroom, boom, kick open the door. There's 10 other dudes in this boy's bathroom looking like refugees, all skipping, waiting for their next lunch.
Okay. Apparently there's way more people that were just skipping. Okay then. I ain't complaining, but it's okay. That came out of nowhere. You kick open the door and then you see like 10 other dudes. Now of course that didn't look like 10 others, but I get the idea. He's just saying, he expected to just be him in the bathroom, and all of a sudden there's people just like all over the place. It's all over the place, and they're just hiding. Like okay. I didn't expect that to happen.
So there's like a 10-minute window between when lunch gets out and the next lunch starts, so I just have to not get caught before that next bell rings. So I'm chilling in the bathroom, and then I hear the double doors at the end of the hall open, and then I start hearing heels. None of these dudes know what's going down, so I run into a stall. Thank God there was nobody in it. We're in a boy's bathroom. She can't come in here, right?
Okay, hold on. You said that if you run from an administrator, it's a 3-day suspension, and then once you get into the bathroom, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, she can't come in, because she can't come in because it's a student. I guess because even though it's probably like a student's use bathroom, only students can go in that bathroom, and it's a boys' bathroom. I have a feeling that she's probably just gonna go and. He's like, I haven't seen this video in a while, so I kind of just forgot like some of the things. But I feel like she's gonna just go and get a male administrator, and unless someone decides to just reveal themselves and be like, Okay, I'm in here. I'm alright. I'm in here. I guess he's got a point.
So the heels keep getting louder and louder, and then she gets to the door and cracks it open, and she goes, I know you're in there! Nobody says a word.
What do you expect? Yeah, they're hiding from a administrator, or a female administrator. Yeah, because you just said they don't know what's going down, and yeah, you heard heels come. You start hearing heels coming from the hallway, and you're hiding. You expect that, unless someone goes like, but, like, wait, what do you expect? Of course, no one's gonna say a word.
If you come out now, it's not gonna be that much of a punishment. But if you make me go and get a male administrator, everybody in here is getting suspended.
Oh, okay, I was right. Yeah, she was gonna go get a male administrator. It's like, okay, well, first off, I guess, what's the punishment? What's the so-called not much of a punishment if you come out? Well, you're gonna get in trouble, but yeah, you're probably just gonna get detention. But I guess, yeah, I was right. I guess I was right. She was gonna go and get a male administrator, and then everyone's gonna get suspended. They better make their choice.
I'm dripping sweat. Sweat is coming out of my booty cheeks right now. My mom is from the Caribbean. I know if she finds out I ran from an administrator and got suspended, she's gonna beat me with a fridge. So once she threatens she's gonna get another administrator, one guy cracks and he comes out.
Is anybody else in there?
Yeah.
Okay, once again, I'm correct, One dude was gonna be like, alright, I'm out. Okay, yeah, there's more people in there. Okay, I guess I was right again. First it was, she was gonna go get a male administrator, and then everyone's gonna get suspended. And then now, yeah, I'm correct. And I ain't lying, saying that I haven't seen this video in a while. I ain't joking. I haven't seen this video in at least more than a month, so, yeah. as long as I haven't seen this video in as long as, long as, when I left my channel because I just gave up, but, okay, I called it again.
So then another kid who's always in trouble, we'll just call him Dre. Dre is like, forget it, whatever, I'm in here too.
Who else is in there? You better not cover for anybody.
So he walks back in, and like Dre is cool. He ain't gonna snitch. You, and just rats with no hesitation.
It's just okay. Like, honestly, this is just the most unexpected video I ever seen, even though it's out of nowhere. It's like, I ain't gonna snitch. And then, you, and you, out, alright? Out. It ain't gonna be much of a punishment, It's like, Jesus. Hell, Lord. Okay, then. Okay.
And then he starts walking out, and she's like,
Is there anybody else?
oh, let me check the stalls real quick. What the H, Dre? I hear him open up the other stall. You and you, out. He opens up my stall, and she was like,
Is there anybody else in there?
and he looks me dead in my eye, and he goes, nah, that's it, it's all clear, ain't nobody else in here. Me and Dre never even talked. We have gym class together. And I never said 2 words to this dude. Needless to say, that was the last time I ever skipped class. Ever.
Okay, well, alright, well, that's it for the video. Even though he said that's the last time he was gonna skip class. Wasn't that, like, his first? But, okay. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Reacting with Daniel. And case in point, don't skip, because there's pretty much no point, because you're gonna eventually get caught, or, you're just gonna realize, you're gonna be like, why did I do this? There's no point. It's like you're gonna realize sooner or later that you just made a ridiculous mistake you did something ridiculous for no reason. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Reacting with Daniel. I'll put a link to episode 1 in the description. I'll put a link to not only the original video, but I'll put a link to sWooZie's channel so you can go subscribe to him. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.